Rahul, this is paid readings only, my lovely, and I wouldn't be able to answer that question anyway because I don't get timings and I don't get places, I'm afraid. So even if it was free, I wouldn't be able to help you on that one. Hello, Wendy Ann. How are you, my lovely? Good, good. Hello, Cindy. And this is paid readings only, my lovely. It depends. If you're asking, it will only give you advice. So with my readings, it will only be like, this is how you view a career. So it will never be like, I don't do interviews. So if you've been for an interview and you're wanting to know whether you're going to get that job or not, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Also, I don't have any tarot cards that are going to be like, oh, you're going to work in an office or you're going to be a dress designer or whatever. It will just generally be just really, really vague. So perhaps I'm not the reader for you. It would just, my readings are more from spirit, how like the guidance that you need, like you might be not pushing yourself enough, you may not be believing in yourself enough, you may be too caught up in your thoughts. So if you're wanting to know specifics, then I would look for another reader, my lovely. If you want, I never do timings, I never do dates. If it's just general guidance, then that's fine. But if it's anything that you want specific, then no, like, oh, you're going to work in an office in 6 months' time or a month's time, or this is what your pay is going to be. I don't get as specific as that, my lovely. Hello, Mario, my lovely. That's okay. Have you still got Instagram, Mario? So the last sessions I've done on that will help you as well. And that's what's coming out here. No, there are some things you still need to tweak. Okay. I'm looking at her energy because at the end of the day, that's who you want. Okay, so it's only ever going to be you that talks yourself out of it or thinks that it's too difficult. It's not. So again, it comes down to the old story and the version of your SP. Okay. She is, still wanting things to progress between you, but you're still got this blocked energy, okay, of things in the past. So make peace with the past, okay? Every new second is a blank canvas. So what do you keep taking into the next second? Okay, there is only now in space and time. Okay, so the next second that we have is new. It's brand new. It's a blank canvas. So what are you going to keep painting on your blank canvas? In your energy, stay in the wish fulfilled. You again are looking at time. Okay, you cannot look at the how and the when or how much longer or this has taken X amount of time because you are keeping stuck. Hold yourself in high honor. Okay, so really working, and we've got beauty as well, so it's really working on your self-concept still. You might have let it lapse a bit. Again, see this as a new relationship. I had a client the other day who was like, I have so many things to change in the version. I said, no, it's not about fixing the version that you don't want. It's focusing on the version that you do want. Okay, you're not looking at they're stubborn, they're doing this, they've got that problem, they've got this problem, they've said this and they've said that. You're looking at the perfect version which exists already. Okay, you need to tap in and tune into that version, not going over the unwanted version and the old story. See this as a brand new relationship, how you would write your movie. Nobody else can write your movie for you. Don't let them, okay? Only if you let them. And also stop giving your power away. And also nobody is here to edit your movie. Okay, stop putting the power outside of you and stay with the power within. You get caught up in your emotions still, okay? Your emotions are still scattered. What is it Mario wants? A double-minded man cannot get what he wants because how can he get what he wants when you don't know what you want? It's like ordering, going into a restaurant and saying, I don't really know what I want. Just bring me whatever you think is good. Okay, so Spirit is saying you're still holding on to judgment here. Judging the time, judging her, judging the situation. There's still judgment here, judging yourself as well. Just take that leap of faith and know that you are good enough. Okay, so find peace with the past. Don't keep identifying with versions of yourself, the relationship or her that you don't want to be seeing. Okay, only focus on the new story and the desired versions, your perfect version of you both and your movie. Okay, keep attracting to you what you want. Where is your energy? Because wherever your energy is what you're going to be attracting, whether it's what you want or not. So look at the story and where you're really focusing on. And stop looking at the time. When you really got to say to yourself, Mario, every time you think about her, where do your thoughts go? If it is anything other than she's my wife, we're in a loving relationship, we've got an amazing family life, then really look at why you're still going over the old story. When you think of yourself, how do you see yourself? Single, waiting, or in a loving relationship? Okay, so really, really be honest with yourself and look at where your thoughts go dominantly when you are thinking about your situation. Oh, I'll give up. This is too much like hard work. It's been X amount of time. I don't seem to be getting anywhere. The timing it takes is the timing it takes you to be the person or feel like the person who has what you want. When you're not getting results in the 3D, then really look at where your story is and what version you think of when you are thinking about her yourself, okay? Because when you're seeing hot and cold behavior or not the behavior that you want, you really have to go within and stop looking outside of yourself. Jaden, is your payment? Yeah, okay. You must be, your initials must be JM, yeah? Jaden, are your initials JM on PayPal? And then CC your afterwards. Yeah, okay. Right, this is your reading, okay? Jaden, this is yours. Okay, Jaden, my lovely. So in his feelings for you, we have the Temperance card and we have the Strength card. So this is saying that you're being, you need to be more patient, okay, and strong. When you are impatient, when you keep every day, is he going to come back? How's he going to come back? When's he going to come back? You're causing a time delay, okay, because your energy is more focused on what you don't have instead of bringing in loving energy of what you want, okay? So his higher self is saying, you know, he does have feelings. We've got romantic feelings here, okay? Your feelings are real and worth exploring, and he still believes in this connection, and he does think the world of you. But he's saying, I cannot come to you because your energy is keeping me from you. Okay, we are all connected by energy, and the energy that you in determines what you bring towards you or keep away from you. So when you're in an energy of, you're dominantly focusing on, he's not here, I don't know if he still loves me, I don't know if he still wants me, you're putting out the energy and you're seeing nothing back because you're keeping it away from you. So Spirit is saying, yes, the romantic feelings are real and worth exploring, but you really need to put yourself on your pedestal and take him off it. Okay, knowing that, you know, of course he loves me. Of course he comes back. Every man that I love loves me. You know, he's totally devoted and committed to me. He's thinking about me like mad. Okay, shift your energy, Spirit is saying here. Also with the beast, you know, when we go into no contact, sometimes I can see in a reading that your person is a bit scared to come forward. Not scared, but doesn't know whether they're going to get told off by you, or whether, you know, the two of you might have had an argument or whatever, and they're not sure how you're going to react. So there's a little bit of him thinking, am I going to get a telling off, or are we going to have an argument or whatever. Spirit is telling you here to turn your back on any emotions that are not serving you. Okay, so any emotions that are in a negative rather than loving energy, stop doing them. Okay, not stop doing them, but if you focus, what you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on all the negatives and what's gone wrong and what you don't have, you're keeping them in place. It's going to take you longer for him to come back to you. Okay, so really look at where your feelings are. And there's a lovely quote that says, I am the one in control of how I see myself and others. Okay, my thoughts do not control me, I control my thoughts. If I can change my thoughts, I can change anything. Your thoughts are living things, okay? Your thoughts create what happens. So where are your thoughts when you think about this connection is what Spirit is telling you. If it is on what you don't have, you're keeping more of what you don't have in place. So start shifting your energy, my lovely, to, of course he loves me, of course he wants to be with me, I am first best, I am always chosen, I am beautiful, etc., etc. And then hopefully you will attract him back to you quicker. But he definitely still has feelings for you. He definitely still believes in the connection. He definitely thinks the world of you. But yes, Spirit is just confirming here, you keep looking at the time. Okay, it's been X amount of time that we've been in no contact. How much longer? When's it going to happen? And Spirit is saying, a watched pot doesn't boil. Stop looking at the time. You're keeping it away from you for longer. Okay, Cece. When you say here, I'm a bit confused because you've put here, you, Oh, I see. Okay, I've reread it. Okay, you haven't got a new job. I thought you got said I already have a new job, but you're telling yourself you've got a new job. Okay, but you haven't actually left the other one. Okay, that makes sense. I just misread it. Okay. So, CC, this is yours. Thank you, Iman. Hello to you all. Sorry. Okay, so regarding SP, okay, we have here that, he wants to offer you something more secure this time, okay? Um, we do have happy family, so he sees the two of you together as well. And this is just sort of, continue to sort of stay occupied, but check where your thoughts are. Every time you think about him, it has to be on the new story and the version that you want, the version of your person that you want. There can be no old. Okay. Regarding work, are you actively looking for work? Okay, we have the justice card here. So things being favorable, but are you actually looking for work? Putting out your CV, etc., etc. Applying for jobs. If you are, then this can represent contracts as well. You are still clinging to some emotions that are not serving you here. So look at where your thoughts are. The decision card, the chariot. Okay, the horses are pulling away from each other, but you're driving the chariot. So be clear and specific on what you want. Good. At least you are doing something. But the overall card for you is victory and success. Okay, so really making sure that you're staying with the news story only of what you want to see in your movie script. Okay, anything that comes up when I do it, okay, anything that comes up that is not in my script, okay, of what I want, I just either see it as feedback, things I still need to tweak, or I just say, you know what, that's an advert. I know how my movie ends. Okay, so in your case, I'm with SP and I've got a new job. Okay, also on this card, Spirit is saying make sure that when you do get a new job, that you really affirm to yourself that you are valued, you are respected, and you are appreciated. Okay, that all your work colleagues are really helpful, really fun, etc., etc. It's your movie. We don't want a repeat of where you've just been. Because remember, everyone is you pushed out. The 3D is a reflection of you. So if you go into a new job and you start to think, oh, I wonder what they think about me, I wonder what this or that woman over there looks a bit of a biatch, you're going to get all the crap. Okay, so really, really, really let go of the old story regarding work as well. It's exactly the same. As within, so without. Okay, but we do have victory and success here. So really, really, really stick to your new script. You're the captain of your ship. You're the writer of your movie. Nobody else is going to edit it for you. Nobody can tell you what you can or can't put in it. Stick to your story and stay there. And don't be scared. Okay, your imagination is limitless. You can be and do whatever you want. You're the only one that will ever limit yourself. Again, Spirit is reminding everybody that everything you can see that is man-made, every song, every poem, every book was created where? In somebody's mind. So watch your thoughts. What you're thinking, your thoughts are living things. And when you really keep thinking about something, it will get pushed out as your dominant reality. As within, so without. Okay, Vinka, my lovely, what is your question? And hello to all of you who are watching the live. Bara, I've got yours after Vinka, and then Miller. Okay. In the last 45 days, I'm hearing and seeing Martin's name, seeing numbers, and he wants to say. Okay, lovely. So the order is Vinka, Bara, and Miller. Okay, that's the order of payments. So, Vinka, okay, let's see what's going on between you and SP. But you got 6 cards, okay. So, Vinka, this is yours, my lovely. You hear funny noises, it's my chihuahua. It's like a little Furby, makes all weird noises. It's not my tummy or me. She's just woken up, so she's sat there making weird noises. Okay. So what's coming out for you is that, okay, he is wondering what you're doing. Okay, he is thinking about you. I wonder what she's doing. Okay, but there's still a stalemate situation. Okay, and I will explain that in a minute, because I'll put that down here as to why he's saying that, okay, or why his higher self is saying that in spirit. Okay, so he is wondering what you're doing. Okay, he is wanting things to grow between you, but he is reminding you that you're the magician and he's the mirror. Okay, so there is still some judgment here as to what, you know, in your thoughts. Okay, and spirit is saying that yes, this is true love, this is the romance of a lifetime, but really let go of control issues, allow this to unfold naturally. Okay, so I will break it down a bit more, okay, but I just want to get these cards out. So peace, things being more peaceful between you when you come back together. Okay, and also spirit is saying here, really follow what your heart is telling you, not what your ego is telling you, not what anybody else is telling you. Okay, get those downloads from your higher self. You know, sometimes say to your higher self, what else do I need to know? What else do I need to learn? What else do I need to do? Okay, and it will come to you. She's got her eyes closed. Ignore the 3D. The 3D is old. Okay, so spirit is, so if you, when you think about him, what do you think? Do you see him as the version you want, who's loving, who is showering you with love and affection, attention and appreciation, who is totally devoted and committed to you? Or are you still looking at the old version, or an unwanted version that didn't give you what you wanted? So watch where your thoughts are when you think about him and the relationship and yourself, because there's still some judgment here. I had a client the other day who was like, I've been doing wonderful visuals. I've been doing, you know, imagining us being together. I've been scripting, etc., etc. But she then suddenly blurted out, oh, and he's so stubborn. And if only he didn't have this problem, and if only he didn't have these parents who do this, that, and the other. I said, whoa, you are looking at the old version. Okay, so right. Okay, so you do. So again, are you only, when you think about him, looking at, we're a loving couple, we're already together, of course he loves me, or it's definitely going to happen? Okay, the signs that you're seeing, just see them as, you know, when I see signs like that, it is always spirit just saying to me, keep going. Okay, don't give up on what your heart truly desires. Okay, it also helps any of you as well to look at what you don't want. Okay, I had a client the other day who got frustrated because she started looking back at 3D, and she started looking at the time again. You know, it's taken X amount of time, it's taken too long. The time it takes is the time it takes you to only feel like the version of you that has what you want. Okay, so so she said, I don't want my SP anymore. I'm going to go and think about getting somebody else. So I said, okay, so what type of person do you want? I want somebody who's got lots of money. And I said, and how do you see this person? What do you want them to look like? Get a rough idea. And then she came back and she said, no, I don't want anybody else. The thought of being with anybody else makes me feel sick. Okay, so sometimes it helps us to look at what we don't want. When we're feeling frustrated, look at what we don't want, and that will help you appreciate what you do want. Okay, so definitely letting go of the timing. So the how and the when, not your job. Don't keep looking back at it's been X amount of time, because that is slowing you down as well. It doesn't matter. Okay, every new second is a blank canvas. So what are you painting on that blank canvas every time you think about him and you? Okay, there can be no old story. There can be no unwanted versions. Okay. So keep going. Okay, he is wondering what you're doing. Remember, you're the magician. He is the mirror. Okay, the 3D is the mirror. Focus only within on what your heart is telling you. You know that he's the person you want. Just really stop, you know, make peace with the past. Okay, make peace with the past. I don't identify with that version of me anymore. I don't identify with that version of him anymore. I don't identify with that old relationship anymore. This is my new movie. This is the part I've given him in my movie and me, and this is how the movie ends. Okay? And when he does come back, especially if you were prone to ups and downs, make sure that it is peaceful. So you have to stay on your mental diet. Okay, a lot of people don't. And then they wonder why the unwanted old version comes back in, because that version hasn't gone anywhere. It's just that when you're focusing on the version you do want, that will stay there. But when you start to go back into unwanted versions, you will get hot and cold behavior or what you don't want. But keep going. You know, you are on track. Just keep having faith in your power. It's only you creating, nobody else. Not him, not you, anybody else. It's all you. And this one's perfect. Look at this one. So these wands coming towards you are the 3D. But what's she doing? She's focusing on the glow in her heart, what she truly wants. She's looking away from 3D. She's in her bubble, focusing only on the new, on what she wants. Okay, and that's what Spirit is wanting you to do, Vinka. Focus only on the end to your movie. And I just saw the journey card as well. And that is them saying, you know, the journey is for your self-discovery so that you are a better person and you can sustain and maintain the relationship you want this time. Bara, my lovely. Right, just want to check after a few weeks. Okay, wonderful, Bara. Okay, let's see what Spirit says to you, my lovely. Right, Bara, this is yours. blah, blah, blah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Right, Spara, you're still bringing in an unwanted version. Okay, so let's look at the reading here, first of all. You know, he does think you're very beautiful. He definitely, you know, is more balanced here now and giving you more than he did before. Okay. But in between you, it's saying it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay. So without opening your mouth, in your heart energy, make sure that it is pure energy. Okay. We've got here thief. So again, looking at time. Okay. I'm going to come back to this one. So I'm going to leave it there. And we've got sort of the devil energies here, the lower negative energies, and sort of, if you like, hot and cold behavior, or inconsistent, you know, weighing things up here, stuck energy, if you like, with these three cards here. So I'm going to come back to these. In your energy as well, there is still this Three of Swords energy. So perhaps you got a little bit of you, what if he does this, or what if he does that again? Okay. And getting caught in your emotions here. With this card, it could be that there are, you know, perhaps you're afraid that you'll lose him again. It could be that there's a mother interfering somewhere, okay, or a sister or something like that. It's never you, it's always somebody else, okay? So Spirit is saying having that realization that you are the key to your future, okay? And again, that beautiful quote, if I can change my thoughts, I can change anything, or I can change my world. So with these three cards here, you know, if you were a mentoring client of mine and you're saying, oh, we're in a solid committed relationship, but I haven't heard from him for 2 weeks. Okay, so where are your thoughts when you are, you know, where are your thoughts in that time? Okay, if you've sent him a text 2 weeks ago or whatever and he's not replying, where do your thoughts go? He's too busy. He doesn't make me a priority. What's he up to? Why isn't he replying to my calls? Okay, instead of sticking to, I'm always acknowledged, I'm his number one, I'm his priority. Of course, we've got amazing communication between us. I'm the love of his life. He loves hearing from me. Even when you look at your phone, instead of going straight away to what's the problem, go to, you know, oh, make up any story. Oh, his phone's flat. As soon as he's charged it or found his charger, he'll contact me. Okay, because your energy is sometimes instant. So really look at the story you still have. I mean, well done that he's moving back to where you are. He's now committed to you. Okay, excellent, excellent work. You said you've stuck to your new story, but which version are you dominantly going to? the one who is always showing up for you, the best version of them, who is always contacting you, blowing up your phone. He's first to contact you every morning. Start bringing in that version, okay? Not focusing on this is the version who doesn't contact me for 2 weeks. Let's start getting out of that and really look at in case there's any old fears still within you. So I'm first best, I'm always chosen, you know, I value myself, I appreciate myself, I love myself, I'm loved, I'm adored, I'm irresistible, you know, all those self-concept ones as well. Yeah, really watching your thoughts here. Battle with any thoughts that are not lining up to the new story and the desired version that you want. Yeah, starting to overthink things and starting to stress out again as well. I don't know about anyone, but sometimes I'm scared what he's doing. Yes. So again, overthinking, and what it said then was overthinking and starting to stress and worry. Okay, so really, really, really looking at that. Okay, so work on your self-concept. Take your energy back to you and work on your self-concept. Because when you have truly worked on your self-concept, you are unshakable. You know that you're the captain of your ship. You know that you're the writer of your movie. You know that everyone is you pushed out. Okay, so where you're thinking is what they're thinking. Okay, remember, his behavior is based on your thoughts. So he's, you know, everyone is you pushed out based on your assumption and opinion about them and how you see them. So really work on your self-concept as the priority and how you see him as well. But definitely start affirming that, you know, let me just go to a couple of affirmations here. No, not that one. It's not in there. Just make sure that you're saying things like, you know, communication, you know, I love that we communicate so well with each other, have constant communication and can talk about everything and anything. Okay. He always shows up for me. He's devoted and committed to me. The love he has for me, our relationship, our life together. You know, things like that. Okay. Okay, Miller Miller. So let's redo the. So we've got Miller Miller. We've got Quattro. And we've got Jessica. Now, Miller. What is your question, Miller? And Quattro, I can't do what your romantic partner will look like. Because I don't have any cards that will tell me that. But I will just do a general love on that one, okay, and see what comes out. Right, Miller. What is the future of the connection between me and Philippe? I feel he is my person as I have never felt for anyone manifesting with my heart. Okay. I can't tell you what the future's going to be because I only do readings that are, you know, within the next sort of 6 to 12 months. And also the future is up to you. Okay. It depends where your thoughts are. If you self-sabotage it by thoughts of yourself not being, you know, pretty enough or good enough, or I never have committed relationships, then it will fall apart again. Or you won't get what you want, okay? So let's just see what comes out for you, my lovely. Meg, wait. Bring your biscuit over here. Don't want any fighting. Good, good, good. Let's see what comes out. Oh, sorry. I'm telling the dogs off then. I've got 10 cards. Lovely cards, Miller Miller. Really nice energy coming from them. Okay. Okay, so in his energy, he is really missing you. Okay, he may be in a miserable situation where he is, but you know, he definitely wants to build a bridge back to the Two of Cups here. But at the moment, he's focusing on what's sort of happening in his life, how he's miserable, all the cups that are spilt. Okay, he is in this broken heart energy. Now, if he walked away from you, then he might be thinking that you're, you know, how are you going to react? Okay, because he knows that he hurt you. So there is a little bit of judgment here, and there is a little bit of fear here. So, you know, making sure that you've sort of forgiven him energetically. Okay, so what I mean is a lot of like my clients will be defiant, like, no, he needs to apologize and he needs to do that. Well, it's coming from an energy of resentment, of frustration, of anger. Okay, so when you forgive them energetically, they will automatically come in and forgive. Okay, so good. At least if you've done that, then that's fine. But make sure that perhaps he's just judging himself. Okay, perhaps he's in a little bit of judging himself. Again, if you watch what you're saying there, I truly believe he has some issue. That is looking at an unwanted version. Okay, only focus on the version of him that you want, because the perfect version is there. If you're picking out faults, you're going to get faults. Okay, there are different versions of us. They all still exist, but what you focus on, okay, is a version you're going to get. So when you're there thinking, oh, he's got some kind of issues, he's got that, he's got this, I bet he's doing this, I bet he's doing that, or he was so mean, or whatever, you're going to keep getting that version. We don't want that version. We want the perfect version, who is showering you with love and attention, affection and appreciation, who is always showing up for you how you want. Okay, I know you don't have any resentment towards him, but you're still thinking he's got problems. And he will have problems. Remember, your thoughts create. So only focus on the version you want. You don't want somebody who's got issues. So stop thinking of him as somebody with issues. Okay? So in the energy between you, we've got 3 cards here that are bringing him towards you. Okay, so let's put that one and those together. So you are really focusing on the Two of Cups, okay? You're really giving loving energy into this, which is great. And it's saying here on the Romance Angel card, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, okay? Having that faith. And 2 cards here saying, look, Spirit is pushing him forward and guiding him back to you so that you can have your 10 of Cups and your 10 of Pentacles, okay? Your happy ending to your movie, okay? So stay in the wish fulfilled. Again, we've got the treasure chest here. You know, so, you know, what is your happy ending to your movie? Obviously, the 2 of you are back together. He's totally devoted and committed to you, committed to the love he has for you, committed to the relationship, committed to your life together. Now, with these 2 cards, interestingly enough, we've got moon cycles. Okay, so Spirit is saying, make sure you don't get caught up in your emotions where you are, how long is it going to take, or it's been X amount of time already. Remember, the how and the when is not your job. Your job is to put your order in and the universe to deliver. Okay, put your order in and we will deliver your package to you. So only focusing on the outcome. It's a bit like if you order something off Amazon and then you run to the depot and you're harassing the staff. Okay, we don't do that. You stay at home. and wait for your package to be delivered. So you're staying in your wish fulfilled. Okay, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, so just check in every now and again that you're not looking at how's it going to happen, when's it going to happen, it's been X amount of time already. Okay, really staying within. Stay within. As within, so without. The 3D is old. It's shadows of your old thoughts. Okay, but you're doing really well. You're doing really, really well. So keep going, my lovely. And hopefully it won't be too much longer. And this card is reminding you as well. This Queen of Swords. Swords are your thoughts. So she sat there making sure that any unwanted thoughts that come in, she's going to chop them away. Okay, cut them out. She's got the cup locked away here, making sure that her emotions don't rule her. She gets caught up in her ego. Okay. You will have your abundance and everything you want. So just keep going, my lovely. You're doing really well. Don't react to 3D. You know, just the 3D is what it is. We're not going to keep reacting to it. Just focus on that loving energy. You're already a loving couple. Remember, it's not just, it's about you feeling, okay, who you believe you are. Well, I'm his girlfriend or his wife, okay. What you believe you have. I've got a loving relationship. And it will manifest, okay. Okay. You're welcome, my lovely. You are doing really well. So, Quattro. Okay. Right, this is going to be yours. If you do have to pop back out, I'm going to put this little Buddha here. Okay, so when you come back, find the Buddha and you'll know that it's your reading. Okay, we'll put him there, look, in case you have to nip back out. Now, what I'm going to do is look at, I'm going to try and ask Spirit about your next relationship. Okay, see what comes out. And then I'm going to look at the second one, which you've said for the month or something. Okay. So if you do have to nip back to work, then you look for the Buddha. Okay. Right. So. I can't let you out, so come back in here. Come on. No. Oh, right. Sorry, I've just looked and seen the first one. What did come out so far is that you are stopping yourself with your thoughts. Okay, if you want the person you want, you can have the person you want. You're the only one who's telling yourself you can't have it because you're reacting to what others are saying. Okay, so really watch what your thoughts are. But change the first part of your question My lovely, sorry, I was not looking at the screen because I was looking at the shuffling. No, doggy, I can't let you out, sweetheart, because I can't get out. Right, I've got Jess after Quattro. I've got Sasha. I've got Vinka and Jamie. So, Quattro, what is your new question, my lovely, for the first part? But do take what Spirit just said to you there as well. You can have whoever you want. It's only you who will ever stop yourself from having what you want. In. Up. I can't see your new question, so I'll just carry on with the second question until you've done the new one, okay? Which was romance in the next month. Okay, I've started to do the second one, but the second part of your question, but I will come back to your first one in a minute. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit arse around face. Thank you, W, as well. I will get to yours. I got a couple before you, but I have seen your payment. Okay, so going to the second part, the second question about romance in August, if you like. We do have the social card here. Okay. We also have the Fool, which can be a trip. So you may go somewhere for some kind of social event. You may go it's somewhere away from your home. Okay, so it may be that you go to an event, it may be that you go to a barbecue, it may be that you go somewhere, okay, and just sort of, I'm not saying you'll necessarily meet somebody there, but just having fun, okay, having fun. There's some kind of social event here. So we have sort of things moving forward, okay, you sort of moving forward in August as well in your thoughts. It's swords is your thoughts, okay, and focusing, really focusing on yourself, knowing that you're good enough, knowing that you're attractive, knowing that you're handsome, okay, knowing that you are in charge of your movie, okay. Really work on where your thoughts go, okay, because sometimes you do reflect on the past or old stories. You know, there's only now in time and space, so each moment, each second is a new blank, is new, okay. So what are you painting on that next second? Okay, are you doing a nightmare or are you doing a beautiful painting? Okay, really, you know, we can only make peace, and then we stop identifying with the unwanted versions of ourselves, okay, and past. So really sort of be clear and precise here with a plan of what you want. You know, you've got to be clear on what you want so that the universe can give it to you. If you're not, then how can they give what you know, you'll just get default stuff. We do have mature woman here, so there may be somebody who's older than you. It may be that perhaps there's some event with you might have an older sister, you might have, it might be something with your mum, okay, coming in August here. But overall, Spirit is saying it's safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, and your happiness, the sun, is in your hands. You're the one riding around waving your magic wand. Okay, so a quote that I come back to remind me is, if I can change my thoughts, I can change anything. I can change your world. Your thoughts are what's creating your 3D. So nourish yourself. So this means physically and mentally and emotionally. So physically, making sure that you're eating properly, that you're drinking lots of water, okay, that you are getting enough sleep. Emotionally, where are your thoughts? Your feelings, okay, where are your thoughts as well mentally? So I don't have a particular woman other than this older woman, but I don't feel that this is a love interest. I feel it's some relative or a friend who's older, or something that just, that there's something going to be happening with that person. But there is, like, you socializing more overall, I feel, in August as well. So really the thing is to make sure that you are where you said, actually, for in that bit, let me come back to it. I feel like I remove the neediness mindset, good, and love yourself, but sometimes I feel like I fall back even though I try to get away from that mindset. Okay, so that's what they're saying. Really work on not falling back. Okay, your thoughts do not control you, you control your thoughts. So when you are really watching where your thoughts are, it's then when you need to be disciplined. Okay, you're never going to be 100%. Okay, we are human, but it's not dwelling in those thoughts. You know, I don't identify with that version of me anymore, etc., etc. Okay, I could make it longer, but there's other people waiting for reading. So let's look at your question regarding your SP. Now, one thing you're doing straight away is you're saying, I feel like she wants Brian. So if that is where your thoughts are and your feelings, then you've given her to Brian. Okay. It's not about what she wants. It's your reality. She can do what she likes in her reality. There's parallel realities. Okay, so in her reality, she's doing whatever she likes, probably never even met you before, doesn't even know you exist. Okay, but in your reality, in your consciousness, if you want her, then she's yours. But it depends on the story you keep telling yourself. And at the moment, you're giving her to Brian. Because if you keep thinking she wants Brian, then she will go off with Brian, because that is the thought she's going to pick up from you. Oh, I can't stop thinking about Brian. I'll go off with Brian then. So let's look at what Spirit says to you about this. Ooh. Okay, so Lana. Yeah, here, straight away, her higher self is saying your emotions all over the place. You know, again, if you're double-minded, how can you get what you want? Spirit doesn't know what to bring you because you are all over the place, okay, in your emotions here as well. Oh, I don't know if she actually wants me. I've heard that she wants Brian. No, it's your movie. Nobody's telling you what you can and can't have in your movie except yourself. Yeah, take control of your thoughts, okay? Really, this is her higher self as well saying, you know, I'm yours, but you've got to get out of your emotions so that I can come in how you want me to, and really take control of your thoughts here. And then you'll have your victory. Okay, so start, when you think about her, she's head over heels crazy in love with me, or she is in love with me, or she can't stop thinking about me. She wants to be with me. I'm the one she's choosing to be with. Okay. Yeah, really follow what your heart is telling you. Okay, your heart is pure. Okay, your heart's desires are there for you to have. But then our thoughts come in and we react to 3D and we start weighing up the pros and cons. There are no pros and cons. What is it you want? Okay, if you say to yourself, no, I don't want her, I'm happy for her to go off with Brian, I'll go find somebody else, and that's fine. But if in here you keep coming back to, no, I really want her, you can have her. Okay, it's only you stopping yourself from having it by what you're letting your thoughts go off and tell you. Yeah, in that, oh, I don't know if I can have her. Okay, swords, thoughts piercing at your heart here. Okay, your thoughts are ruining your heart's desire. Okay, again, your thoughts do not control you, you control your thoughts. Yeah, you know, you can make it hard work, or you can make it easy. Okay, so do you want to make it hard work? Do you want to make it easy? Now, heart-to-heart conversations. So start having inner conversations, okay? As within, so without. So when you start either imagining a friend saying to you, hey, you know, how are you and Lana getting on? Oh, we're really good together. We've been on some amazing dates, or, you know, she's really into me, I'm really into her, etc. Start to do that, or even imagining conversations between the two of you. okay, where she's telling you, oh, you know, I really like you, or I really love you, I fancied you for ages, I'm so glad that we're going out with each other. Start having inner conversations so that those inner conversations will get pushed out and reflected back to you. Okay, but really working on your self love as well, knowing that you're good enough. You know, Brian's not better than you. You're the boss of your reality. Okay, you are number one. You are always chosen above anyone and anything else. Of course Lana wants to be with you. Why on earth wouldn't she want to be with you? I'm amazing, I'm perfect, I'm handsome, I'm her ideal person, etc., etc. Okay, yeah. You know, for your future, it's in your hands. You're the one who's got to connect the dots and draw the future that you want. Okay, so if you want things to be between you, then start seeing it, feeling the feeling of if you were in that relationship already. Let's pull out some advice for you on this. Okay, yeah, again, your emotional security and financial security is in your hands. Okay, this is your hand. Ace, new start, new beginning. What you want is in your hands. So be strong. And again, there's a heart pendant here. So what is your heart telling you? Okay, be strong. We're not following the 3D or other people. Okay, we're not being a sheep. We're strong. We're following what our heart is telling us. Yeah, if you hold on to what you don't want, holding on to weeds, okay, then you're causing resistance. So again, you know, change your thoughts and you can change your world. So look at where your thoughts are going. And again, definitely working on your own self-concept. You're number one, okay? You're number one. So if you want her, she's saying, you know, get out of your emotions, take control of your thoughts, and then we'll have victory and success. She can't come to you if you're telling her to go off energetically with somebody else, or that you're not good enough because perhaps Brian's better than you or whatever, okay, or anybody else is better than you. Right, okay, my lovelies, I'm going to put out a list of who's in order here. So that we know where everybody is. Right, okay. In fact, I better write down where everybody is as well, so that I can type it out. So, okay, we've done quattros. So we have got Jess, you are next with 14 cards. Then we've got Sasha with 6 cards. Then we've got Vinka with 6 cards. Then we've got W, which is 14. I think I've just seen something that you've paid for another few. Yes, you've got some more there. That works out to another 2 in pounds. Then we've got Red Rose, I do keep telling you, my lovely, that this is 6 cards, 10 cards, or 14 cards. It's not 3 cards, okay? I have told you that every time. It's not fair on the others. That 3 card one was only for when I was doing the free readings, and it was for if you wanted a guaranteed 3 reading card. Okay, so and Iman, okay. Right, so Jess, Sasha, Vinka, W, Red Rose, and Iman. Put that there, and it probably float down. Right, so Jess, this is yours. Yes, Anki, you can. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, 6 people before you. Hello, Addison. You must have heard, your ears must have been burning. I haven't been talking about you, but I've been thinking, like, where's Addison? Yeah, bada, 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 bada. But Okay, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, a few little reminders for you in here, Jess, as well. Okay, so in, yes, as you spotted, in his energy, the Ten of Cups, and the energy between you, the Ten of Cups. So let's break this down. Okay, so he is thinking about, you know, definitely seeing his future with you. Okay, but again, he's reminding you we don't have any negative Nancy talk in there. We don't have any old story. We don't have any old stuff. Okay, he's telling you the door to romance is open. I'm ready, you know, to come forward here. So in the energy between you, okay, again, really focus on that happy ending to your movie. I know the end to my movie. This is what's happening. Okay, nobody's editing out any bits. Nobody is telling you what you can or can't write. Okay, he's definitely thinking about you more and more, but do watch your thoughts. Okay, that, you know, separation from existing partners and the journey where he's coming towards you here. So it's going in the right direction. Spirit is just reminding you here, really make sure you close the door on the old story and unwanted versions. Okay, really keep doing the work that you've been told. Keep putting that work in. Okay, so that you have your victory and success. And with these cards, Spirit is reminding you, remember, it is a mirror. Okay, so don't get caught up in anxiety because it's just a mirror. The 3D is old. Okay, so we don't look for what we want. We don't think we're never going to get it. You're on the right track. And Spirit is then blatantly reminding you sovereignty. And I'm going to read this out from the book because I love this one. You know, it's on the cover of here as well. So sovereignty, you have sovereignty over your own life. You are the boss. You are the writer. You are the captain of your ship. Okay, you are the operant power. So act with grace and confidence. Okay, this is not confidence. That's giving back into old thoughts and old stories. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. And it says, I reign over my own realm. Okay, you are in charge of your movie and your world and what you see in it. So again, that quote, that little statement there that says, there's a couple actually, I like a couple of them. I am stronger than my excuses. I'm the one in control of how I see myself and others. And if I can change my thoughts, I can change anything. Okay, you can change your world. Good, 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 good. So keep on it. Okay, we let go of any last bits of resistance there. Any old has to go, in other words. Right, Sasha, you are next. And I always love this. How many times, Addison knows this as well because I was saying to her about it the other week. I said, how many times when I'm dealing with doing readings for mentoring clients that it comes out with the magician when I split the deck. Okay, Spirit reminding you, you're the magician. Nobody else is creating your 3D except you and your story. You will have your victory and success. Okay. And again, the Queen of Swords, stay on your throne. Okay, you're wiser now. You've got the owl. You've got the sword to cut out those negative thoughts. There's no old story. There is no old versions. Unwanted versions, should I say. Okay, Sasha, this is going to be yours next, my lovely. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, so for you, Sasha, are you in the chat? Sasha, are you in the chat, my lovely? Yes, sorry, I looked at the dog then. Okay, in his energy, he's telling you, you're the woman who's got my heart. Okay. And so he's reminding you to be strong. Okay, because when you're strong, it gives him the strength. Okay, and to truly believe in this. Okay, really, really, really believing in this, because, you know, when you believe in it, he'll believe in it. Okay, it's you pushed out. So he's just telling you here to remember to be strong. When you're strong, he will be strong. So making sure that you're saying, you know, he's ready to commit to me now. Okay, there's nothing in the way. If you feel you're ready, then start affirming, giving him action in your movie. Okay, he is ready to commit to me. There's nothing in the way of us being together anymore, etc., etc. Okay, everything is happening now. Everything always works out in my favor. I always get everything that I want exactly how I want it. Okay, you're in charge. You're writing your movie. So, you know, again, you know, you're the woman who has his heart. And Spirit is reminding you overall here, you know, the dice around your neck is on the wheel of fortune, is you're in charge of your destiny. Are you feeling lucky or not lucky? You're rolling the dice. Okay, you're gambling, if you like, with your life by where your thoughts are, because where your thoughts are is what you're going to get. So Spirit is reminding you here not to get caught up in any overthinking, worrying, stressing. Oh, I wonder what he's thinking. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder where we're at in my movie. I wonder when it's going to happen. How's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? The ifs, whys, buts, maybes. None of that. Okay. Spirit is reminding you that it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So opening your heart energy, okay, making sure that you're open in your energy to receive what you want, and reminding you that you've got the skills for the two of you to be together here. It's down to you. So, doing really well. Keep going. Only in the movie that you want, okay? Make sure there's no, you can doubt. Okay, you can have a moment of, am I really going to get what I want? But then just remind yourself, of course I am. Okay, I'm writing my movie and I know how this movie ends. And it ain't happening any other way. Keep having fun. Okay, making sure that you're still having fun in your imagination, in your inner world. There. Okay, Vinka, what is your other question, my lovely? Okay. Right, Sasha, I've just done. Okay, Vinka, I've just seen your question. Okay, we've got Vinka, we've got W, then I've got Red Rose. Red Rose, I did say, my lovely, that it is 6 cards is the minimum. The 3 cards was only for when I was doing the free lives, okay, to guarantee a reading. This is, it's not fair on everybody else that everybody pays the right price and then you don't, okay? So I have told you that before, my lovely, so please make sure that you do the right price. Right, Vinka, I've just seen your question. Then we've got W, then we've got Red Rose, then we've got, no, sorry, Iman, then Red Rose. Oh no, hang on, fuck's sake. Vinka, W, Red Rose, Iman, Connie, and Anki, sorry. And Connie, you've emailed me yours. Okay. And Iman, you've got 6. Right. So Vinka, W, Red Rose, Iman, Connie, and Anki. Four months back, I sent Martin a song with a message in it from me and asked him kindly to listen to it. If he has listened that particular one, what did he think of? Okay. So Vinka, this is yours, my lovely. I don't know what Spirit's going to bring through on this because I don't have any tarot cards that's specific for that, but you'll have to take whatever they give me here. Okay. So with this card, okay, they brought it out. When I pulled it out, it's because this is like a record. Okay, so it's showing me that he has heard it. Okay, but the energy you were in when you sent it was in a chaser energy. Listen to this so that it reminds me of how I feel about you, and hopefully, you know, it will prompt you to do something. And Spirit is saying, no, he didn't. Okay, you're still left in the cold because he not acting on this. So I don't feel that it, you know, with these cards as well, you just put obstacles in the way. Okay, and financial constraints is the cupboard is empty. So all of these 4 cards here are in a lack energy at the time you sent it. You know better now, Spirit is saying. Okay, so he's not acted on it because it came from a place of chaser energy. Spirit is reminding you, you focus on your 10 of Pentacles, your end to your movie. You don't need to act in 3D. 3D is old. You don't need to chase. You don't need to do anything but change your thoughts. Okay, that which you assume to be true will be true. That is the law of assumption. Okay, that which you assume to be true will be true. So if you are assuming that you are a loving couple, it will become true. You don't have to do anything in 3D unless you get inspired action. Okay, but from these cards, although you felt compelled to do it, it was from a lack energy. Okay, sort of a if I send you this, hopefully it will melt your heart or make you really think about me, and you'll reply back to me. Okay, but you know better now, Spirit is saying. So only focus on the 2 of you are together. So I feel that he did listen to it, but he didn't act on it because your energy wasn't in attracting energy, it was in repelling energy at the time. Yeah, in that 3 of Swords energy. Where are you? I really miss you. Of course you miss him. We all miss who we want in our lives, okay? But again, it's all based on energy. So where your energy is what you will see back. And at the time you did that, wrong energy. So Spirit is saying just focus on believing in the outcome as if you have it now. Okay, W. W, are you still in the chat, my lovely? Because I know it was some time ago. Oh, right. I have recently left a job I invested a lot in due to horrible noses. Okay. Was your boss male? Because I've got two men out here, and I'll tell you why in a moment. But there's definitely male energy. And I've just looked at your chat and you said boss. All right, okay. And then men at your new place. Okay. A Furby in the background there, snoring away. Okay, lots of advice for you here, W, okay, so that we don't go into the same energies in your new job. Yeah, okay. Now, regarding the old one where you said, I'm feeling bad energies from previous job advice. Okay, Spirit is saying, don't keep identifying with it. There is only now in time and space. Every new second is a blank canvas. You keep drawing on that canvas the shit that you don't want, basically. Okay, it doesn't matter. They have no power over you unless you give them power over you. Okay, so if you've got another job, it doesn't matter. Okay, but what does matter is your thoughts about yourself and the people in your new job. How you see yourself and how you see others is how you will be treated. And Spirit is very much bringing that out to you here. Okay, so I'm going to go through this. You got the two men here. Okay, and you've got the fact that you're celebrating a new job. Okay, celebration, new starts here. But Spirit is saying, you know, we don't want to go back into old emotions, crying over spilt milk. Okay, thinking, oh, is this job going to work out? Or what if this is this? Or what if that boss thinks that about me? Or what if this? Or what if that? No. Okay, Spirit is saying we don't take the old into something new, or you will keep getting the old. So Spirit is saying the Two of Cups, okay, not about romance, but, you know, a job that you love doing, okay, you've got this. Okay, and that's what they're saying with these as well, you know, focusing on the Two of Cups, what you love about this job. Okay, not going to start picking faults in it. Okay, what if that, what if this, what if they think this about me? Okay, so Spirit is reminding you here to really take charge of your thoughts. Swords of your mental energy. Okay, having the happiness that you seek, the beautiful glow here. Okay, knowing that you are good enough for the job. Okay, and again, valuing yourself. Contracts, things being favorable. Okay, getting what you want here, and major changes. You have to change, not banging our head against the old story. Okay, making sure that there are changes. And definitely here, not reacting back to 3D and going back into negative thoughts. So making sure here as well, okay, your happiness is in your hands. You're the one riding around your kingdom, okay, in your 3D, creating what you want to see here. So is it going to be beautiful stuff that you're creating from this magic wand, happiness and joy, because I am valued, I am appreciated. Okay, my work colleagues are all friendly. My bosses really appreciate my work. Okay, really staying in that energy. If you start to go into old thoughts, you're going to see old patterns come in. You know, these guys, you know, your new bosses are really, this card is about like they're truthful, they're fair. Okay, they are, you know, there's nothing untoward about them. But if you start seeing them as any faults in them, they will reflect those faults to you. Okay, so say to yourself, I'm protected in this job. This job was made for me, and I'm the person to do it because I am good enough. I am valued. I'm always appreciated. My work colleagues are amazing. My bosses really see that appreciate the work that I do. Okay. Doesn't matter. People are only messengers of your thoughts. Okay, so again, I'm the one in control of how I see myself and others. It was just an old story you were telling yourself. Okay, and everybody is just a messenger. People just reflect back you to you. Okay. Right, so you were telling yourself that you didn't feel valued and appreciated, so it had to be reflected back to you. You're the only one creating your 3D. Nobody else is doing it for you. People are just messengers of you. Your 3D is a reflection. Okay, so it can come out in lots of different ways. It can just be your self-concept overall. I don't have time to go into all the ins and outs of it, okay? But whatever, what Spirit is reminding you, my lovely, is that when you go into that new job, you do not go back into self-sabotaging thoughts. Okay, you must start, write down something that you look at every day. I am valued, I am appreciated, I am respected. My new work colleagues are fun to work with. They are all really helpful. We get on, we all have a good laugh. They're a great team. We work well together. My bosses are amazing. They will do anything for me. It's your movie. Okay, but if you start to go into the new job and you start to think, oh, I wonder what they think about me. I wonder if they think that my work's okay. You're going to get the same crap from the other job. I will guarantee it now. Okay, so Spirit is warning you here and here to really look when you start reacting, and when you start going back into old thought patterns and you start to bang your head against the brick wall again. Okay, you need to change. In order to see the changes, you need to make the changes within first. As within, so without. But you know, your bosses are really fair here. They're, you know, you're the one riding around your kingdom waving your magic wand. But wishing you all the luck, my lovely. With this Two of Cups and these cards here, just really focus on what you love about the job. Know that you're good enough. Oh, I'm the best at what I do. I'm the best for this job. I'm appreciated, etc., etc. Value. I'm valued. I'm respected. Okay, Red Rose, you are next. No communication at this time. Is he with somebody else? The only reason I ask is because the Queen of Swords flipped over there and I've got the leaving card. Now the Queen of Swords, if it was the Queen of Pentacles, then yes, I know that he would be with somebody else. But the Queen of Swords can be how he sees you, okay, and how things were left here. But if he's with somebody else, then that person is somebody that he doesn't want to be with. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. I'm not entirely pleased with him. Exactly. Okay. When I was questioning spirit more, they were saying you've got to leave your old thoughts behind. If you don't, you're just repelling the energy. Okay. Spirit is saying that, you know, he wants to come forward here. The door to romance is open. He wants you to open that door for romance energetically. Everything is energy. Okay. And Spirit is saying on the romance card, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So Spirit is saying, if you're in this energy of how things were left, that you're not pleased with him, then my lovely, that's not lining up with the energy of a loving relationship. Okay. So if you're wanting him back to have a loving relationship, drop the thoughts that are not lining up with the new story and the unwanted version of him. He's an arse. He did this. I'm not pleased with him. Okay, because you're just going to get that version back and nothing's going to have changed. Okay, so get rid of the old story. It's happened. It's done. Okay, how can the new come in if the old is still there? Spirit just said. If you've got all the old story and the old thoughts about him, that he's an arse and he's done this and I'm not happy with him, then there's no room for the new. You're just going to attract back the same shit. Okay, so leave it behind you. Swords are your thoughts. Leave it. Okay, open the door to romance by opening your heart, allowing your heart and soul to sing with, this is the version I want. I want the passionate version. I want the version that is committed to me, devoted to me, loving me, showering me with love, affection, attention, and appreciation. Okay, who's head over heels crazy in love with me, who always shows up for me how I want them to show up. Okay, shift your energy, my lovely. Then he can come in. Yes, two things. Okay, the heart chakra, you got to heal from the old story, make peace with it. Okay, and you've got to send out loving energy from your heart. Okay, so how does he feel about you? Well, the door to romance. He wants to come back in. You've got the key to his heart. Okay, but he can't come in because you're keeping him away from you. Energetically in your thoughts. Yeah, you got chaos going around, so it's making him think how you're thinking. Yeah, devil energy, lower vibrational energy. You're an ass. You did this. You did that. You need to do this. You need to do that. And he's going, fuck you then. I'm not coming back in. He wants to come in, but the energy you're giving him is pushing him away. Shift your energy. Okay, Iman. Okay. He doesn't really have any thoughts about you at this time. Okay, I'm not getting anything from him. Okay, not because there's that, you know, there doesn't have to be anything there, Iman. It's just that what Spirit is saying in his higher self is saying to you, okay, that you still want the past. Okay, okay. I'm going to bring you out what the cards are, and then I'm going to summarize it, okay? Because I know what Spirit is saying, but I want to bring you out the cards that are here. Okay, the past, negativity, negative Nancy's still there, okay? You're overthinking things and you're being impatient. Okay, so let me carry on. You're on this journey, and Spirit is saying to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, and we've got the water wheel. Your emotions are slowing down what you want, and Spirit is reminding you, you are the magician. Okay, so Spirit is saying you're being double-minded. 1 minute, I want this person. Oh, but that's taking too long. I start to overthink. This is too hard. This is never going to happen. So this person looks interesting. Perhaps I can have him instead. And Spirit is saying you don't particularly want him. You want somebody more. Your heart desires somebody more. So stop overthinking this and being impatient. You are the magician. You can have who you want. When you ask, it is given. The receiving part takes the longer, because that is the part where you have to really line your energy up with the news story and what you want. Okay, you can go after this person, and where you say he's not sort of making any advances, he's not even aware or whatever. No, he's not at this point in time. It doesn't matter. Remember the story that I told you on somebody else's channel, where that person literally just met somebody for 5 minutes 10 years ago at a party. Okay, so in her 3D, or in her consciousness, she was looking at, why the hell would he be interested in me after 10 years? He could be married with kids. Okay, he probably hasn't even given me a second thought. It makes no difference what that person thinks. If you want that person, you can have whoever you want. You're the only one stopping yourself by being impatient, by thinking that you can't have it, I can't be bothered to do this, etc. Okay, so Spirit is saying, if you're double-minded, how can we give you who you want? So it's up to you. Okay, you're on this journey not to get what you want, but for you to start to empower and be the captain of your ship. You're driving your ship. You're writing your movie. So what is your movie about? Who is your person that you want in it? Okay, you're the magician. It's not up to him. It's not up to anybody else. What do you want? What does your heart want? Okay, and remember, if you just keep chasing love, you're going to keep love away from you. Those who chase love become the loveless. So who do you want? Okay. Again, overthinking, you start to go back and overthink. You're going back and identifying with your old self. Okay, I'm still confused. What are you confused about? Look at what you don't want. Spirit just said. That helps. Okay, when we look at what we don't want. So like, for example, I might be not ready yet for a relationship. I don't think you are, to be honest, because your energy is, you're in chaser mode still. When I find the right person, I'll be happy. No, you've got to be happy within yourself. When you love yourself, you become the loved, and you attract the bees to you. Remember that, okay? When you're like tumbleweed and you're all over the place, you're just going to get hot and cold, not what you want, okay? Yeah, really free yourself. So look at what you don't want. Be honest with yourself. Okay? Like I say, I had a client the other day, when I said on Instagram, I had a client the other day who got impatient. I don't want my SP anymore. This is too much like hard work. So I said, okay, then. I said, so what do you want then? You can have anybody. It's your movie. So what type of person do you want? Oh, I want somebody who's got lots of money. Okay, so what do you envision your new person looking like, being like? So she had a little think and she went, oh no, the thought of being with anybody else, I don't like it. I want my SP. So it was just her frustration, her looking at time, her not persisting. Okay, you can have what you want. It's already there. Okay, it's already there. So you just need to tap in and tune in to the energy of it. But the energy that you're in is too all over the place still. When it comes to romance, you're doing really well in jobs. Okay, Connie, I've got to read your email, sorry. Okay. Connie, let's just look at your energy. Yeah, but you want me to start with these. Right, Connie, are you still in the chat, my lovely? No, it's blocked in some countries. I made reference to a song title in it, didn't I? I said words from a song in it, so it was copyright shit. Even though I wasn't singing the song or playing the song, I mentioned the words from a song. Connie, are you still in the chat, my lovely? Because this is your reading. Oh, Connie can't make any comments, actually. I don't know why. She might email me. Connie, email me if you're listening to the reading. I forgot that you have to do it through email. What time is it? That's why I'm yawning then. Tacky. Getting late. Addison, can we close any readings now as well, please? Because it is getting late here and I am getting tired. Okay. And close the payments as well, Addison, please, my lovely. No more. All got num bum. Okay, Connie, this is your reading. So, I am seeing a shift in energies here, okay, especially regarding a man here. And your Ten of Pentacles and victory and success, him sort of speaking his truths more or wanting to. Okay, so just make sure that you're not still stressing over any old story, anything that's happened in the past. Okay, make peace with it, let it go, only focus on your new story, your new script, your new movie, the new end to your movie, and the version of him that you want. Okay, really here as well, making sure that your thoughts don't run away with you and staying as the goddess. Okay, and here again, really look, valuing yourself, knowing you are good enough, putting yourself on your pedestal. Okay, and not sort of getting caught up in your thoughts. We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so we know that the romantic attraction is between you here, but again, sort of, we've got patience and we've got expectancy. Now, be patient. Okay, what you want is already there. It's already there. It's already created. But sometimes when you're impatient means that you are, when's it going to happen? Is it happening? Am I seeing a change? You're looking at 3D and you're thinking how and the when. Okay, so it's just putting you at the red traffic light, if you like, meaning that you're sort of stuck. You might be getting hot and cold behavior or nothing at all, okay, because you're not sure. You're being double-minded, okay. Old story, new story, old story, new story, unwanted version of SP that you want to be seen, okay. You will get the news you want, okay. You are getting closer to what you want as well with this. Okay, you're on the right path. You're getting closer to what you want. So just a few little tweaks there are to really make sure that there's no old story. There is no unwanted version of your SP. So going back over, like I had somebody the other day who was, there's too many things. It's exhausting trying to correct in my thoughts all the things that are wrong with my SP. You don't do that. You just focus on the version you want. There are different versions of us. Okay, so for the perfect version you want is perfect. How you see them as perfect. We don't fix all the things that are wrong in the unwanted version. The unwanted version is complete in itself. Okay, we just focus on the version of people that we want to be seen, whether that is somebody at work, family, friends, lovers, it doesn't matter. Okay, how you want somebody to show up in your movie is how you have to keep seeing them. So there is a shift in his energy, whether he's come forward, whether he's given you what you want yet, or it's hot and cold behavior. But there are a few things for you to still tweak there, Connie. Now then, I'm going to do a quick email because that started at about 153. Right, sorry, I'm just telling Connie that I've done her reading. Okay, let me pop these away and we can look at Anki, your last. In a minute, dog. In a minute, piggy, piggy, piggy. Not yet. One more. Okay. Okay, Anki, this is yours, my lovely. Are you in the chat? Addison, can you do your big closed payments thingy, please? Where you do all like the stop signs or whatever you do. Okay. Goodness, dog, like a little gremlin there. Shut up. Right, okay. Delete your foo-foo. Whatever comes out between us. Okay. Now, Anki, are you wanting there to be something between you? If you are, then stop referring to him as your ex. Okay, because that's part of your resistance here. Okay. In the bag of weeds that you're carrying around. Old story. How can he be the romantic partner you want if you do want him back in your life as a romantic partner if you keep calling him an ex? What you focus on grows. Okay. Now, I was going to clarify that here from on here as well. Okay, I'm going to take that one. Right, okay, he is wanting commitment here as well. And Spirit is trying to, is leading him back towards you. Remember, everything is energy. Okay, things being more peaceful between you, more calm between you. And things, your fate it's up to you. Your future is up to you. Your thoughts create. Okay, again, that saying, if I can change my thoughts, I can change my world. I can change anything. Okay, your thoughts are creating. So Spirit is saying, it's your decision. We got the light and we got the dark. You're driving the chariot. Where are you driving, your thoughts towards, positive or negative? I feel here with house that you want to, you see yourself being back together. You see yourself setting up home together. Getting to know each other. and worth waiting for. Really follow your intuition. What is your heart telling you? Okay, because you tend to still go over the past of what's happened, old story, and you're still very much in old thoughts. Okay, the swords piercing your heart. Thoughts, swords are your thoughts. So your ego, your old story coming in, destroying what you want in your heart. You're obviously still interested in him romantically, or else you wouldn't be asking about him. Okay, so let go of the old story and the old version of him. Okay, the unwanted version that you keep thinking about. Oh, but he did this and he did that and he probably thinks this and he probably thinks that. Everybody is a reflection of you. Okay, you're the one in control of how you see yourself and others. So be patient. Okay, stop carrying around the bag of weeds on your back that are weighing you down. Old story. Okay, we also have mother here, so I don't know if there is a mother that is controlling, or whether he has children with somebody else, or whether you two have got children together, or whether you see yourself as being the mother of his children. It could be a multitude of things with this card. Take it as it resonates. But overall, you know, he does want to be with you here, but you really need to line your energy up with the story that you want and not the old story. The old story has to go. How can the new come in if the old is still there? So drop the ex, okay? See him as somebody who's head over heels, crazy in love with you, who is wanting to be with you, choosing you above everybody else, has only ever had eyes for you. How would you feel if you were in that loving relationship? Okay, so, you know, it is worth waiting for if you can align your thoughts to it. Be patient means we don't look at the how and the when. Okay, who you believe you are, what you believe you have, is what will manifest 100%. So if you're believing you're an ex, you'll stay an ex. Okay, if you're believing that he doesn't want to be with you, he just wants to be friends, you'll just be friends. Okay, so start assuming what you want. That is the law of assumption. That which you assume to be true is one of the, you know, universal spiritual laws. So line up with what you want. Spirit is telling you your destiny is in your hands. You're the captain of your ship. You're the one writing your movie. Okay, you're in control of what you think. Nobody else is inside your head thinking your thoughts for you. Then you can have your blossoming abundance, everything that you want. Okay, right, I will put these away when I'm off camera. Okay, my lovelies, I hope that that helps. Thank you, Addison, for coming in and moderating. Connie, I hope that you get your reading, and I hope that all your readings have helped you in some way. Basically, if you want somebody and your heart desires them, and you can see yourself being with them in your heart, okay, then you can change it. His feelings are that he wants to be with you. Okay, I didn't get any cups out, so I can't elaborate on that. I didn't get the lovers, I didn't get the two of cups, but these cards here are telling me that spirit is trying to bring him back towards you, because he does want commitment with you. So if he wants commitment with you, he's obviously got feelings for you. Okay, also, what do you want him to be feeling for you? Okay, it's not up to him, it's up to you. It's your reality, not his. What do you want him to be thinking about you? What do you want him to be feeling about you? What do you want him to be doing? Okay, your thoughts create. So start affirming for what you do want, and the version of him that is giving you everything you want. Head over heels in love with you. Truly, madly, deeply in love with you. Wants only you. Chooses only you. Can't stand being away from you. Okay? Can't stand not being your man. Okay? I will leave that with you. Love and light.